Hodge's family tonight mourning the death of a father who was fatally stabbed Thursday while ordering a deli sandwich. Loved ones say that it happened while he was on the job as a mail carrier. And they say that he took that job to get out of poverty, never thinking this would happen. John Diaz spoke with family members.
A makeshift memorial continues to grow outside the home of 36-year-old Ray Hodge, with his United States Postal Service hat in the middle. Loved ones lighting candles and hanging photos of the Bronx man who was a father of two.
It's just messed up that the family got to go through this.
This man says he grew up with Hodge.
He was trying to just make some money. You know, that's it. Just getting up, doing what he got to do to provide for his kids.
Hodge's brother echoing that in a statement, saying, quote, he was an honorable and respectful man who took care of his family. Police say while on the job as a mail carrier, Hodge was fatally stabbed Thursday when he was ordering a sandwich at a deli in Harlem.
Why? Like, senseless.
They took one of the good ones from us and all that.
Police say 24-year-old Jaya Cruz has been arrested for the crime. Witnesses say she got angry and started to argue with Hodge over who was first in line to order. Deli workers say they saw the whole thing.
I separated them. The male guy in the front, the lady, she was in the back. She's spilling him in his face.
Witnesses claim in an instant, Cruz pulled out a knife and fatally stabbed Hodge in the stomach. In a statement, a spokesperson for USPS said it, quote, takes matters involving the safety and well-being of Postal Service employees as a top priority. Officials say Hodge worked as a mail carrier since the summer of 2022, based out of the Morningside Annex on West 125th Street. Loved ones say Hodge was just trying to make a living.
To see him, go from one stage of life to the next to better himself was anything you could ask from a kid.
Cruz has been charged with murder. Police say that a weapon was recovered here at the scene. For now, reporting here from Harlem, John Diaz, CBS News, New York.
Victim were regular customers who had no history of disputes.
That deadly attack started with a dispute over a sandwich order. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim with new details.
Homicide detectives tonight exited this Harlem deli's doors with evidence in hand. What's behind these deli doors? Too gory for this broadcast. Workers inside left mopping the blood-stained floors late into the night.
I know the guys who deliver mail, and just like that, he's gone. It's very scary. It's very, very scary.
Cops say an on-duty postal worker was fatally stabbed and slashed after getting into a dispute with another customer inside. The 36-year-old, police say, was stabbed and slashed multiple times in his torso, arms, back, and neck. It happened around 2:30 this afternoon at 168 Lenox Avenue in Harlem. The victim's postal cart still sitting on the sidewalk outside. That postal worker was rushed to Harlem Hospital where he was pronounced dead. About a dozen of his distraught colleagues rushed to the scene. They struggled with how to process the violent attack.
Well, I'm going to say he was a nice young man. That's it.
As for what started this argument, deli workers say this was all over a sandwich, an argument about who placed their order first. Investigators say the 24-year-old alleged assailant is in custody, a person with no obvious criminal history. A friend of that person says she would not have attacked anyone without cause.
She's a nice young lady. She is not the type that just come out in the street and attacking people. This is just a bad neighborhood. What had happened, I have no idea because I was not around here. I don't know, but I do know if she said it was in self-defense, it was in self-defense.
Investigators say a weapon was recovered at the scene, though it's unclear what that weapon was. In Harlem, Stefan Kim, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
And within the last few minutes, we have learned the identity of the victim, 36-year-old Ray Hodges of the Bronx. That suspect identified as Jaya Cruz, 24 years old. She lives in Harlem. And tonight, she is charged with first-degree murder.
New York City, the violent death of a 36-year-old postal worker has his family and friends struggling to understand his senseless death. He was fatally stabbed at a deli yesterday, and police believe it was all over a sandwich. And now a woman is in custody, charged with his death. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu live in Harlem with more. Janice.
Well, David, that suspect is now charged with first-degree murder, and records show she has at least 2 prior arrests, both involving knives. Meantime, the family of this victim, they're heartbroken, and they're trying to make sense of why this had to happen. The warmth from dozens of candles could be felt on a frigid Friday morning as friends and neighbors stopped by the Mott Haven houses to remember the life of Ray Hodge.
I watched him grown up, and to see him, go from one stage of life to the next to better himself was anything you could ask from a kid.
This friend tells Eyewitness News he and Hodge grew up together in the Bronx.
We all love them in the community. It's a tragic loss. We're going to celebrate him, and we're going to keep his spirit alive.
He says the 36-year-old took his kids to school every morning, and he took care of his mother. He loved sports and music. He says he could have never imagined Hodge would be killed in such a senseless manner.
Honorable, stand up. Integrity, morals, principles. He was one of the good young boys we had out here, you heard?
Police say the 36-year-old postal worker was on the job when he was stabbed and killed inside this deli on Lenox Avenue and West 118th Street Thursday afternoon. An employee of this deli says this violent confrontation between Hodge and a 24-year-old named Jaya Cruz started over something trivial.
There was argument about who's getting order first. So they start arguing. We tried to break between them, and we separate them.
Authorities say the 36-year-old was stabbed multiple times, and Cruz is now charged with first-degree murder. Those who knew Hodge say this is yet another sobering reminder of how quickly life can change.
Nobody knows what tomorrow is going to bring, so we got to cherish the people that we love, the minute and the moment we have them.
Well, the U.S. Postal Inspection Service says it is investigating alongside the NYPD in this investigation. Live in Harlem, Jana C.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1 in the AMP. A soft and gentle and thoughtful answer turns away wrath, but harsh and painful and careless words stir up anger. Call Holayim La. Albanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashai Bahashim Rekat Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 1 in the AMP. A soft and gentle and thoughtful answer turns away wrath, but harsh and painful and careless words stir up anger. And that's something that our people don't take in mind, and that consider that a well-spoken, soft and thoughtful and gentle answer can de-escalate and calm down the situation, the matter, man. But you have this thing amongst our society and amongst Babylon the Great that, I'm not a coward, I'm not a punk, and that's obviously led this man to be put to death, man. Now, I don't know how good these damn sandwiches are, but nothing's that damn good for me to have a conflict, an issue, a problem, because I want to place my order first, and in actual reality, the Jake should have just let the woman have it, man. And that's another thing too, man. The Lord put and gave, he put the spirit on a woman and gave the woman strength to execute you, man. And that's looked down upon, man. We're gonna get that scripture. That'll be the last scripture we'll grab, but that is looked down upon, man. Okay, and obviously, as you saw, which I'll go back real quick, this ain't no small sister. Okay, this is a big broad. She's like she over 6 foot, or at least 6. Okay, that's not a small woman. All right, but again, Proverbs chapter 15 verse 1: a soft and gentle and thoughtful answer turns away wrath. So it's not that big of a deal, man. And we also see, man, that things are getting worse, man. Okay. But again, if our people had this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, they would know, you know what? You got it, sis. I can wait. You can go ahead and put your order in first. It's not a big deal. Okay? It's not a big deal. But again, it goes into I'm not a coward. I want to show my authority, whatever it may be, man. Okay? Whatever it may be, it's not that big. It's, again, there's no way in hell this sandwich Does a massage come with this sandwich? Does a winning lottery ticket come with this sandwich? I mean, what the fuck is so good about this deli and they sandwich that makes you get into an altercation on who was going to order first, man? How hungry were you? Was this going to be your last meal until a next payday on a Friday or something? You know, was one of y'all was the sister on drugs? Was the UPS USPS worker on drugs? I mean, what's the big deal, man? So just imagine this, Akin wa Akwaf. If we're seeing stuff like this occur now, imagine when people are not going to be able to get food. Imagine when people are going to, just be out here starving and going all out, man. Ain't going to be no arguments, no conversation, man. Period, man. It's going to be destroy and grab, man. Ain't going to be no thought process, man. Ain't going to be no pity, no mercy, no nothing, man. No compassion, no sympathy, nothing, man. Okay, but let's continue. Let's jump. I made a statement. Let's grab that real quick. So St. Matthew's chapter 24. Y'all know where I'm going. I'm going to read verse 12. And because iniquity, okay, which is sin upon sin, transgression upon transgression, because the evils are multiplying and greatly intensing upon the earth, man. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So the love will be non-existent. It won't be here, man. Okay, it won't be, again, no mercy. No, you're of my nation, this and that. Nah, man. I'm hungry. I want what you got. Okay? I want your woman. I want this. I want that, man. All that love, and we already see that love literally fading away right now as I speak, man. And as we preach and teach, that love is literally fading away, man. So again, imagine when all hell breaks loose. Imagine when you have to go to get rations from the government for food, man. Because it's a part of the agenda which they're going to bring forth to make you to submit to their new NWO, man. Okay? St. Matthew's 24 verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. Because there's going to be some hungry days, man. You're able to, go out here, hit the liquor store, get whatever type of liquor you want. You're able to go out here and to go whatever fast food establishment you want. You're able to go to the grocery store, get whatever you're yearning for at that time. Okay, what you have a craving for, as they say. You're able to go to the store to get these things. But in the very, 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 very near future, that's literally at arm's reach, without even stretching your arm all the way out. That's how close it is. You're going to have these times where people won't be able to get food. And they're going to try to take what you have, man. Okay? Period, man. And there's no, as you heard, man, they came to this same deli all the time to get a sandwich, man. In the same pissy projects, man. Around your people, man. So you can't have security, comfort around your own damn people, man. First and foremost, it's the curses. But again, things are getting worse. Pressure's being applied in Babylon the Great, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is literally taking the security, the comfort, the relaxation, the no worry, careless spirit away from you Babylonians, man. Okay, so let's grab this real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 3. And I'm going to start off at verse 29. Devise not evil against thy neighbor. So, and also too, one thing that was stated is that one of the people said that the woman spit in the dude's face. Now, I know here in Virginia, that's assault. For you to spit in somebody's face, that's assault. But again, it also goes into pride and authority. And also, too, a lot of you men, because you shouldn't be arguing with no goddamn women, man. It's like, come on, man. You shouldn't be arguing with no goddamn woman, man. Again, if this Jake had any goddamn sense, he would have said, you know what? I'm not going to get nowhere with this. I'm not going to get no trophy or nothing like that. I'm not going to get no cool points, whatever the case may be. However, you know, you cats in NY see it, in the Bronx. However y'all see it, man. You should have just said, you know what? You got it, sis. You can go ahead and order. I'll apologize. I'll just wait. Simple as that, man. But nah. You have to show forth your dominance, man. And then it goes into an argument. And then you must have said something to this woman, because we know women are highly emotional. You must have hurt this woman's feeling. Or you might have pushed this woman. I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating. Okay? Or she might have just been fucking crazy. She might have been and as you heard from one news clip, they said that she didn't have any prior or past convictions or charges on her record. And then you heard later on down the line that they said she had two counts on her record, issues with knives. So right there lets you know that this bitch is crafty with a knife, man. She probably be in the crib or wherever she's at, practicing how to use that knife, how to pull it out and slice you and everything else, man. Okay? Proverbs 3 verse 29, devise not evil against thy neighbor. Okay? So we're not supposed to, you know, devise and come up with evil just like that. To be quick-witted. Okay? Quick-witted. Okay? To cause harm to your neighbor. Again, there's no such thing, man. You can't have security, comfort in your own hood, in your own project, in your own neighborhood, amongst your own nation, man. Okay, first and foremost, it starts with the curses, but secondly, pressure's being applied here in Babylon the Great. Okay, all the comfort, relaxation, carelessness, worry-free is being taken away from you people, man. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwells securely by thee. Okay, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee, and that does not exist, man. Okay, you cannot be, okay, careless, worry-free, comfortable here in Babylon the Great, even in your own neighborhood, amongst your own people, man. Because those, as they say, keep your what do they say? Keep your family close, but your enemies closer. Okay, and your family will be the first ones to stab you in the back, as they say in the world, man. Okay, these statements are true, man. Verse 30. Strive not with a man without cause. Okay, and a damn sandwich is not a cause to strive, have a conflict, a fight with a man because you want to order your damn sandwich first. These sandwiches are so exquisite, so flavorful, so delicious that I gotta order my shit first, nigga. These sandwiches are so just magnificent that I'll take your life to get that order first. And don't even receive my sandwich because I'm going to jail. People are losing their fucking minds, man. Real talk. Do y'all literally hear what's being said and what was said in the news clips, man? People are fucking losing their mind over sandwiches, man. Okay, I did a video prior where you had a woman lose her mind over receiving a $2 tip from a pizza delivery, man. People are losing their mind, man. But us, of the hopeful elect, man, we have this truth, this knowledge, this wisdom, to understand and to know how to conduct ourselves and to go about things, man. Don't argue with these fucking people. Let them have it. They want to call you a punk or a coward. Well, guess what? Be a punk and a coward. Live another day, man. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Especially not over making the order first for a damn sandwich, man. You got it. Go ahead and place your order. I'll wait. Proverbs 3 verse 30. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. So there was no harm done. And as you heard, unless the Jakes put his hands on this woman, because again, you know these women, man, they emotional and they think they can beat you. They think that they're greater than you. Okay, these women are not going to back down to you men, especially you Israelite women when it comes to the Israelite man. You really think you can conquer and devour and beat Israelite men, especially y'all, man. Okay. So again, I don't know if she just spit on this dude, just to spit on him, and he reacted. If he pushed her or smacked her, he probably did something. If she spit on him, he probably smacked her or some shit, and that probably made her pull out that knife. Which again, all that could have been avoided if she wanted to order a sandwich first. You know what? You got it. Ladies first. Chivalry ain't dead, sweetheart. Ladies first. Yeah, I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead, ladies first. Simple as that. She ordered her food, boom, and she might have said, you know what? Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, no problem. Because it's not matching up to what everybody else is saying, and that's another thing about our people too, man. Let's grab that. When Jake's ass gets put to death, you always want to speak good about the person like he's so goddamn special. Whoever perished being innocent, nobody, man. Okay, and the Lord had a real issue with this dude to put the spirit and give the woman the strength to put you to death, man. That's a disgrace, man, to be put to death by the hands of a woman, man. In a goddamn Ishmael deli, man. Okay, I know you saw those halal chips. You seen them halal chips? Halal's New York candle chips. Okay, this is Luke 6, verse 26. Woe unto you, so death, destruction, judgment unto those. Woe unto you, when all men shall speak well of you. For so did their fathers of the false prophets, man. And that's our people, man. Every time Israelite man or Israelite woman get put to death, and this one right here, she shouldn't. It's always the most ignorant niggas. The ignorant. You gotta say it like that. Ignorant niggas that they get to interview. What do you gotta say about Rodney? Well, I saw him grown up. When I heard it, I said, oh God, man. I saw him grown up. I saw him grow up. I witnessed him grow up. You know, God damn, I saw him grown up. The most ignorant niggas, man, that they interview, man. Oh, can you tell us a little bit about Raheem? And they made it seem like this dude, so he got a job at the post office in 2022. He just wanted to make some money and change his life. The nigga been working for 2 years. 2 years, and all of a sudden his life has changed. Man, oh man, we need Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man, because this shit is sad. It's a warning. It's scary. It's comical. It's just everything all above, man. Luke 6, verse 26. Woe unto you, when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers of the false prophets, because they were of the world. They were of the same flesh, man. You know, as it says in the book of Sirach, all flesh consorteth to his kind. Yeah, you know, all about evil, wickedness. Not being obedient and submitting to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Creating their own path, man. Okay? Rebellious. Okay, and this is a part of a rebellious house that has to be exterminated, man. But let's continue, because that's what the Lord is doing, man. The Lord is exterminating those rebellious, unrighteous, vain, unruly branches, man. Let's jump back to Proverbs real quick. Proverbs 2. Okay, Proverbs chapter 2, verses 21 to 22. For the upright shall dwell in the land. So the upright is the remnant, the hopeful elect, which we hope to pray to be the elect, okay? The house of David that's been established and built up right now before your eyes, man. That's the upright that's dwelling in the land, and that's going to be put back in the land, and also to repopulate the land with the Israelites, okay? To bring back our nation, okay? For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. Okay, because those are the ones that's going to be blameless and seen without fault and have no guile in their mouth, and also cleansed and washed by the sacrifice of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach's blood, man. You know, I don't want to say it that way, but you know. Okay, verse 22. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out. And this was a wicked transgressor of our nation that had to be purged out, that had to be executed and brought back to the spiritual realm to come through the loins of the 1/3, man. Okay, to come back in a new cleansed, sanctified spirit and a new mindset, man. A mindset of righteousness, man. And that's what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is doing to 2/3 of our people, and also people that know they're Israelites, that preach and teach that they are of the Lord's stock. But again, their fruits show otherwise. Their doctrine shows otherwise. What they do show otherwise. Okay? So the wicked is going to be rooted out, man, and brought back in the kingdom. Salaki, in the kingdom. But you know, we have to, because these times are getting worse every single second of the day, man. So we have to be circumspect out here, and that's something that 2/3 of our people are not going to do because they are of the world. They have the same characteristics, attributes, and spirit of their daddy Esau, Edom. They're carnal, not spiritual. Okay, so let's grab this. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5. I'm going to read verses 15 to 16. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And this was a foolish ass thing to literally be. Hey, look, let me just say this real quick. No man, not even on a podcast, on any platform whatsoever, on what you're doing, should be arguing with no damn woman on anything. Period, man. But you see a lot, and that's another thing too. A lot of these men on these podcasts and everything else, they bring women in onto their podcasts to basically have a debate and argument with these hoes, man. For what? What I'm smarter than you, or what I say? Who gives a shit? Because that's what you see all across TikTok, YouTube, Instagram is debates with fucking women, man. Countless fucking debates, man. And that's unwise shit. And a lot of you men that have been raised by the black women, okay, or by women in general amongst our nation, have the spirit of women. You like to fucking gossip, man. Gossip queens, man. Gossiping niggas, man. Because you ain't got nothing else to do because you have the vibration, the spirit of a fucking woman. And that's another reason why this dude right here, this Jake right here, got taken out, because he got the spirit of a damn woman. Running his mouth, gossiping and arguing with a damn woman. Let the bitch have it. But it's too late. You're in the spiritual realm. Because you don't have any goddamn sense. Even my uncles, my old heads told me, don't never argue with a woman. You're not going to win argument with a woman. Let this leave the bitch alone. Walk away. God. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly. Okay, that means cautiously. Be cautious in everything that you do out here in Babylon the Great. Because again, evils are multiplying upon the earth. Okay, it's greater evils than thou hast seen happen today that shall be hereafter, man. That means it's going to be amplified. It's going to be multiplied, man. It's going to increase. So right now, what we see right now, a sandwich over somebody being put to death over not being able to put their order in for a sandwich, it's going to be worse than this. It's going to be worse than this. You might see a news clip. Well, it's Fox 5 News, and a murder was put out because a person got to the door of the deli before the other one did. There was a fight because one wanted to enter into the deli and the other one wanted to enter before them. There's just going to be some more bullshit, some more like, what the fuck, like really? It's getting worse, man. Okay, verse 16. Redeeming the times because the days are evil. It's getting worse. It's increasing. No mercy, love waxing cold, no sympathy, no empathy, no pity. Nothing. It's just a lot of stomachs growling. A lot of demonic spirits on people, man. A lot of feeling of hopelessness, man. Okay? But I made a statement, and I'm going to grab that and we'll close out here. Because it's a disgrace for you to get put to death by a woman. And this man, again, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai must have some type of quarrel, some type of real issue with this dude, man. And this dude might have came across a camp and scoffed real hard. He might have did something to offend a prophet or something, man. Okay? Well, let's read this. This is Judges chapter 9, starting off at verse 53. Judges chapter 9, starting off at verse 53. And a certain woman cast a piece of a millstone upon Abi Malich's head, and all to break his skull. Then he called hastily unto the young man his armor bearer, and said, listen, and said unto him, draw thy sword and slay me, that men say not of me, a woman slew him, and his young man, Salakia, thrust him through, and he died. So it's obvious that it's a disgrace for you to be slain, put to death, deleted by the hand of a woman. Okay? And this is part of our history, man. Okay, I'm going to read it again. Judges chapter 9, straight to the point, matter of fact, verse 53. And a certain woman cast a piece of a millstone upon Abi Malich's head, and all to break his skull. So she was trying to, delete this dude, man. She pushed a millstone to try to crack his head open, man. Verse 54. Then he called hastily unto the young man his armor bearer, and said unto him, draw thy sword and slay me, that men say not of me, a woman slew him, and this young man thrust through him, and he died. So it's always going to be known amongst his family and his children that a woman deleted and took out their father, man. And not only, was it done, the Lord put the spirit on this woman and gave her the strength to do everything that she did, man. She put in work on this dude, man. I can't remember exactly which clip said, where you got to hit at, but she put working on this dude, man. Okay? And also, too, to get stabbed, that's an agony, painful death, man. To, just literally suffer with that pain and have your blood just literally gush out, and while you just seeing it and just, trying to live, man. But, I don't want to rock this out, man. Judgment is everywhere. Everywhere you go, you see judgment left and right, man. But I don't want to rock this out, man. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Call Holayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rekat Kwadash, Watha Wada Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rekat Kwadash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want to rot to Zah until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.